Hey everybody, thanks for sticking around to hang out with me. If you're not familiar with me, my name is Holazor. I am down here in Australia, which, as we all know, is not a real country. I've had a couple of weeks away from Splinterlands, so I have no idea what's been going on. I completely missed any and all coverage of Splinterfest. I know that there was a neutral summoner announced, which looks very interesting. Don't know how many are left, but I find it really amusing that if I want to, I can still buy a ticket to Splinterfest. I won't be doing that because the event is in the past, but I find it amusing that the update didn't remove the buy a Splinterfest ticket from the page. So that is fun. Hey Max, thank you, and thank you for covering for this time slot over the last couple of weeks while I was indeed away. Now, while I was away, I had the Archmage bot going on my main account doing some battles and things. So that means I've got some more potions to open up some more Rift Watchers packs. So I've got 142 packs worth of potions to open up, and I'm debating whether I do that all at once in one fell swoop, 142 packs, or whether I spend the next 2 hours opening a pack per minute. It's up to you guys. My ECR is recovering currently, and I find myself in Gold 1 outside of Diamond, so I face a little bit of a fight to get back up to where I'm used to. But I'm going to open up some Rift Watches. I'm going to start it slow, one by each, see what we can get. I've got to live through this animation, write down that now there's 141 packs to do. Rip the band-aid off. I will after this one. We'll do it all at once. Get it all done. Get all the disappointment out of my system in one fell swoop. And I can take stock of what I will end up needing. Oh, that's very nice. A gold foil Corsair Busan. That is a pretty good beginning to that. But now, let's go and can I have a gold Corsair if I pull one? And then that's exactly what I pull. Thanks, Twitch chat, on the delay. Alright. Let's open up the remaining packs that I've got potions for. 141 at once. And I'll send these over to my alt where all my other Rift Watchers cards live and see what we end up with. Now here I'm going to go for the commons first. Oh, why does it have to be gold foil rune crafters? There's a single gold foil coastal nymph. I would have preferred 36 of them. A couple of junkers in the gold foil. Lemel refugees. There's some rares hanging out there. We got a fair few epics hanging out. There's the ordinary junkers. There's the bramble pixies. There's a single gold foil common. And Ash Mirage. Oh, there's another legendary. Oh yes, that's the good one. The Whelp Herder. That's the bestest common in the set, in my opinion. There's the rest of the rune crafters. It looks like this pack is going to be good. Don't go spoiling what's in here, Rick. Don't go spoiling. Don't go spying on peak monsters as to what's in here. I don't want to know. I want more than 2 gold foil Fern Hearts. I need more than 2 gold foil Fern Hearts. I need so many more. That's a good collection of Dumake Exiles, and I'm happy with that Nightgowl. What else? Here we go. There's a common, the Arachne Thug. Deceptic Slime. There's a few legendaries in here. Gold foil Ash Mirage. 3 gold foil Time Meddlers. That's not so bad. 2 gold foil thugs. Now let's go to the rares. The worst rare in the world, the Scavo Technomancer. There's 13 Corsair Busons. There's a gold foil Sea Stalker. Gold foil rare. That's very nice. Nice. More rares of the gold foil variety. Olaf Dampier. 14 Runic Skyclaws. It's a good number. 14 of that other rare as well. Wonder if we'll get 14 of this next rare. Oh, look at that. 14 Queen of Crows. I think it's just going to be par for the course. But 2 gold foil watercolors. 2 gold foil rares is very nice. And 14 Tinderlocks. I wonder if it's going to be 14 of another rare here. No, 2 gold foils of a rare. I think I've cracked the numbers now. 14 or 2. 9. It broke the cycle. 16 of the Watercaller. 13 of the City A Shaman. 21 Sea Stalkers. That's insane. And 2 gold foil Corsair Busons. That's a good addition to my collection. A gold foil Tinderlock. 18 Techno Wizologists. This is probably gold foil Techno Wizologist. No, Runeslinger. Damn, I didn't get any gold foil Techno Wizologists. So now, I guess it's time to see what summoners I managed to pull out of here. Alrighty. 4 standard Ilthians. 4 standard Dallins. 3 Thipthas. Where are the rest of them? Here's 1. 7 Aquatus. 5 Fernhearts. They didn't go gold. Be nice if they went gold. I'm guessing this is just going to be regular fire. Yep, they didn't go gold. So now I believe I've just got the legendaries left. Yep, we're going to start from the bottom and go on upwards. Alright, shaky shaky. 2 Ras. None of them gold foil. That is sadness. And what do we have here? Agor a Longtail, waiting for it to go gold. It did not go gold. More sadness. Alright, what about this one? Ugh. Why did it have to be 6 of them? Why did it have to be 6 of the worst legendary? Runemancer, a twat, is trash. Absolute trash. That's what I got the most of. It's not what I want. Alright, hopefully this one is better. Nice. A Runemancer Flurry. Okay dokie, what's coming out here? Last card of the set. 2 Coriel Lurkers. So, that's not the best outcome in the world. No. I still need to max the card. So, I'm gonna jump on over to a new tab and go over to Peak Monsters. Have a look how I'm sitting now. Let's switch back to my main account and grab the Rift Watchers cards. And can I transfer 710 cards that I just opened at once? No, I cannot. Alright. It means I need to do, I think it's 200 or so at a time. So we're just going to scroll meaninglessly to about there. We'll do 100 at a time. Transfer over to my collective account. And then we're going to use Splinter Tools. Or maybe we'll use the Splex tool to see how many more cards I need to max particular cards. Or indeed see if there's any cards that I've already maxed out as a result of the pack openings I've done so far. And if that's the case, we'll max them out, send them back to my main, and then lock them in for good old combat. Has there been any changes to the Riftwatchers cards over the last couple of weeks? I had a look at the patch notes. I didn't see that there were any. I presume that the final balance changes before the launch was what we had and what we got. I wouldn't have expected them to change beyond that, but we can always be surprised because a lot happens when you're away for 2 weeks. So I was not reading any Splinterlands news. I wasn't listening to the AMAs in my absence because I was in a tiny little location with only satellite internet and not a whole lot of bandwidth to use. So it was radio silence for many things for me, and it was wonderful because it meant that I did a whole bunch of nothing. Oh, I pressed the wrong button there. Went to put them up for rent instead of pressing transfer. The reason why I'm doing this is I've got all my other Riftwatchers cards on my account that I'm sending these to, which means it makes it difficult for me to keep track of what I've got and what I need without the use of some of the mighty fine tools that exist. Just takes time and resource credits to do all this transferring. 107 cards left now, so we'll do them in one last enormous batch. Let's hope that I've typed my username correctly each time, otherwise congratulations on whoever got a username very close to mine. So let's switch back over to my holding account. Go on over to Riftwatchers, and we'll look at this as a grid. Just at a quick glance, I can max out a bramble. No, I can't. It's a common. I was very deceived for a moment there. I can't max out a bramble pixie yet. But if it was a rare, I could have. Can't max out that. 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 I need to open a lot more packs. Gonna need to wait for a lot more potions before I get to start playing with Riftwatchers cards in my league. Don't even have enough Queen of Crows. And I was getting so many of those the other week when I was opening up my packs. Was 6 Mordius. It's not even close. How many for a Dumaki Exile? 38. So I'm nowhere near maxing out that either. Nowhere near maxing out those. Nor the Corsair. How many Corsairs are needed? 22. That's a long way to go. I did read about the changes there where you'll get reward shares based on the level of the card. The higher the level relative to the league, the more rewards you'll get. I think that's fair. That's, as far as I know, the new reward change. The other ones had been implemented before I left to go away with the redistribution based on the leagues. And that makes sense to me. The one that they have proposed but is not yet available for voting. So I still need to chase down 7 more gold foil Fern Hearts. I could do the silly thing and open the rest of my packs in one big go without potions, and then I'd probably have a max Riftwatchers deck. But why would I throw away the ability to get more gold foil cards than not? And I don't particularly want to buy that many potions. Because how many potions would it be? 1508 times by 5. 7,540 potions. That's a lot of potions. 7,500 potions. That's a lot of DEC, and that's just for legendary potions. Just do it without? I don't know. That feels risky. That feels very risky. Let's go have a look at what it would cost to max out my deck here. So there is a cool tool on Splex, and that tool, the missing BCX buyer, I know that some other marketplaces have that. If I go Rift Watches, which is what I want, and I want Diamond League, let's go ahead and check the BCX that I have on that account. I would need 2.7k on the open market to buy all of those cards, which is an awful lot. That is an incredible amount. Now that's only for regular foil. I don't know how much it would be for gold foil. Do they have a tool for gold foil? Doesn't look like it. But I know that Splinter Cards, yes, Splinter Cards is the name of the website, has a tool that lets me check for what it would be for gold foil. So let's go Rift Watches, gold foil. Oh, that's a lot more. That's an incredibly lot more. You probably can't read that on my stream, but the gold foil variant to max out those cards, it's 8.3k versus 2.7k. Meanwhile, the potions would cost me around about half of all of my DEC that I've got at the moment, which I'm not prepared to do. Rick on the Mountain, you're trying to be a terrible influence on me, trying to get me to open these packs without potions. Let's run the simulations, shall we? Because there is that pack value calculator. So we've got Rift Watches. How many packs do I have left? I have 1,508 Rift Watches packs left. Let's go no potions used. And let's calculate. That's not very good. What about if we had the potions? Do we break even? We do break even. But those potion costs are pretty demoralizingly expensive. But we would expect to see 7 gold foil legendaries at the very least. I think it's disappointing that there'd only be... No, sorry, that's wrong. We'd expect to see 4.8 gold foil legendaries. We'd see 12 summoners, 289 epics. I don't know if that would yet be enough to completely max out my deck. It would max out a fair few of the common golds. I'm actually tempted to do it. I'm quite tempted to do it. 754 legendary potions. I've already got 70 of them. What's this gonna cost me? But what did it cost you? Oh, only half of my DEC. Take 70. So I need 7 for 70 legendary potions. No, 7, 5, 40. Yes, that's what I put into my calculator there. Okay, so 7, 5, 40. Now I've got to figure out how many that actually is for the total charges. My brain hurts. If I buy 7,000, I get 1,050 free charges. If I buy 5,000, that gets me to 6,500 charges. So what about if I buy 6,000? That's 6,900, 6,500. That might be the right number. Take 6,500. It is. It's the right number. Well, let's do it. Let's burn some DEC. I didn't expect to do this. I didn't wake up with this notion in my brain, but it appears to have happened. Whoops. Hey, D-Game Engineer. Now, did I just buy legendary potions? Yes, I did. So now I need alchemy potions. How many of those do I need? I've got... Oh, I screwed that up. I think I bought too many of the other potion. Oh, well. What was it? 6,500. Let's do it. Goodbye, sweet DEC. May you burn away. Oh, that feels really bad. But now let's just double check. 7477 divided by 5. I still don't have enough potions, but I've got enough potions to open up 1,495 packs. So let's go. Not one by one, though. That's going to take forever. Let's do it in the 200 pack increments, which is the maximum amount I can do at a time. And see if we can't max out this Rift Watches collection. Again, I'm going to go for the commons first. Oh, there's a couple of legendaries lurking in here. And there's a fair few rares. I'm looking for those dragon whelps. Or dragon, whatever it is. You know the one. Oh, I don't want to do reveal all. I don't want to do that. Screw it. I'll do it for this set just for you. And I'll sit back and you can watch the horror in my eyes. Nice, Rune Master. Oh, gold foil Rune Master. Nicey, nicey, nice. See, this is just going too quick for my own liking now. So I can't tell what's in there. Geez, gold foil Corsair Busan likes to make an appearance. I'm not able to commentate these at the pace that's required. So I guess I'm just going to have to scroll back up through the thing and see what I got. So we got gold foil Rune Master Kai. Very nice. We also got a gold foil Techno-Wizologist, which is sweet. Again, more trash Rune Master Atwath. More Queen of Crows. More of pretty much everything here. 4 Thipthas. 3 Ras. 6 Skagors. 2 Corsair Busans. There's an Abcor Longtail, some Kabbalists, Techno-Wizologist, more than a couple. 3 couples worth of Dallins. 6 of them. Anything else exciting in gold foil? I don't see summoners. That's a shame. Couple of Tinderlocks. Oh no, we got a gold foil Dallin. which is pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much all out of there. All right. Well, now we have 6,477 potions left, and I keep pressing that convert button. Let's go with the next 200 and see what comes out. I'm not pressing reveal all this time, but I will go in the order of appearance. So we got 2 Mortius, and we got Ilthian, Nightghoul Gold, Techno-Wizologist regular, more gold foil, Corsair Busans. Yeah, it is an RNG, but this way it feels more fun, feels more exciting. At least I find it more exciting this way. Ooh, we got another legendary. What's it gonna be? Go gold. Oh, dang it. It didn't go gold. Quadus. CDA Shamans. 3 gold Tinderlocks is not bad. Here we go, Summoners. I'm never going to get 9 gold foil phone hearts in one flip. That would be great, but beyond my luck, I think. More Longtails. Some Runeslingers. Technomancer. 23 Queen of Crows. Some Runecrafters. 2 Junkers. Now we're going to get more gold foil commons, I think. Be a gold foil. Oh, it's not. It's Thipsa in regular foil form. Kabbalists. Regular Technomancers. Ash Mirages. Some gold foil watercallers. There we go. It's 1 gold foil Warperder. I would have appreciated more of them. Coastal Nymph. Tinderlock into the regular. Okay, here we go. Here's another legendary. Corel Lurker, just a regular foil. All is appreciated though. Oh, I wish it was more than 1 Dumaki Exile in gold. Arachne Thug. We're on a gold streak now. There's a Coastal Nymphs. Some Time Meddlers. Oh, here we go. Another legendary. Runemancer, a twat again. And here's another legendary. Runemancer Flore. Regulars. Is there another legendary in this set? Oh, no, there isn't. But there is more summoners. I'll leave those summoners to last. Please don't use my gold foil luck. Oh, there's some gold foil luck. Now, are these going to be golds? No. But 7 Dallins, good for the collection. There we go. Gold foil Skagor. So we got 1 gold foil summoner out of that, which is awesome. And we did not get any legendary gold foils. So if the RNG is to be trusted, we should get a gold foil in this set of openings. Hopefully. I'm going to do not a reveal. In order of appearance. Some more Dallins. Damaki Exiles galore. Watercallers, here's a legendary. What's it going to be? More? More of them? I don't want more of them. I probably maxed that legendary out at this point. Runecrafter, Time Meddler, Arachne Thug, here we go. Couple of Mortius. That's probably another one that I've maxed out at this point. 7 Ilthians. Septic Slimes. Lemel Refugees. Here's the Summoners. Skagor in regular foil. Gold foil Junker is pretty nice. Dampiers. Lemel Refugees. Oh, why couldn't you be gold Fern Hearts? Alright. I'll forgive it if this is gold. It's not gold. It's just regular. That's sadness. What about this one? 5 Aquatis. Corsair Busans. The gold foils come in twos, apparently. Yes. Gold foil Fernheart. Gold foil me. Because don't you think this guy looks like me? I think he looks like me. I wish I had an axe like that, though. Nice. 2 techno-wizologists. Couple of night gals. There's the regular stuff bringing in the home run here. Runeslingers. Nice. 59 whelp-herders. I love those whelp-herders. And here's a legendary. 3 longtails. Goldfoil Skyclaw. Oh yes, Goldfoil Dallin. Very nice. I knew as soon as that flipped it was going to be gold because we already picked up a couple of Dallins earlier in the flippery-doo. Here come the rares. Oh, hello. Here's another legendary. Oh, that one should go gold? No? Didn't? I thought I had a Runemancer Flurry in this set already. Okay, no, it did not go gold. Aquatis did, though. That's fine. There's some Arachne Thugs. There's a Junker. Oh, hello. Here's a gold. 4 Corel Lurkers. Some Kabbalists. Some Sea Stalkers. Watercallers. Runecrafter. Oh, nice. Couple of Whelp Herders in gold. That's a card that I really like. Dampier. Queen of Crows. 5 Thipthers. Time Meddler. Oh, we got a legendary left on that final row. Hopefully we haven't used all of our gold foil luck. It's going to be 2 golds? Not to be. 2 regulars. Alrighty then. We've still got our potions. So let's keep on going. I'll be out of potions soon. And I'll be out of Rift Watchers packs soon too. Legendary as the second card. Due the gold, statistically speaking. But RNGs don't work that way. Tinderlock, Runecrafter, Bramble Pixie, Queen of Crows, Night Ghoul. Here's another legendary. Go gold. Go gold. She didn't go gold. Alright then. I guess we'll just have to keep going through the cards. Why are we using all of our luck on commons? Are you gonna go gold? No. So unlucky. So very unlucky. There's a Dampier. Alright. Where's the next legendary? Oh, it was one astray. Oh no, we got golds on the commons there, which means this is just going to be boring and regular. Yep, boring and regular. 2 Mortius. There's Summoners, Ilthian. Here's another legendary. Oh, if only it was, it would have been 3 of my most hated legendary from this set. I'm using all my gold luck on the rares. Let's see if we can use it on Summoner. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's the Fernheart. There's the gold Fernheart. That's what I want. Technomancers. Runeslinger. Nice. 2 Whelp Herders. Adding to that collection pretty nicely at this point. 5 Lemel Refugees in gold. And here's a legendary. Let's go. That's not going to go gold because there's 4 of them. Would have been highly chaotic if that did happen. Gold Kabbalist. Any more legendaries hiding? Yes. Oh, and again, oh no, it's gold. It's gold. And now it's like in the middle. It's going to be regular. Yeah. 2 regular lurkers. Another techno-wizologist. What's What's this summoner going to be? 11 Skagors. Gold foil septic slime. What are you going to be? 9 regular Dallins. Skyclaws. Meddlers. Rune crafters. Corsairs. Regular Fernhearts. Regular Thipthas. Regular Dumakis. Regular Aquatis. Oh, I don't think there's more legendaries. No, there's not. That's a nice number of gold foil Dumakis there. And some junkers. The Holozor experience. If I'm not losing, I'm not opening gold cards. So let's go again with the other 200 packs. It's a legendary right out the gates. What's it going to be? I'm looking away. 2 long tails. Regular foil. Nightcall. Runecrafter. Oh, hello, gold foil Skagor. Welcome. Queen of Crows. Corsairs. Here's summoners. Please don't be Fernheart. Be Dallin. Oh my god, it was Dallin. 10 of them. What a prediction. Then we got a Time Meddler. And what's this gonna be? Ilthian. Alright. I don't want to see Fernhearts unless they're gold. Only one Whelpherder this time. Oh, if I done it again, have I used up my gold foil luck by going next to it? Yeah. Yeah, I have. Lycan Beasts. Coastal Nymph. Alright, what's this gonna be? Skagor. There's gold foil Refugee. Cabalist. Regular Aquatis. Arachne Thug. Septic Slimes. What are you, Mr. Legendary? Or Miss Legendary? Rune Master Kai. Just a regular. Dampier. Tinderlock. Man, look at that. She's surrounded by gold. But she's not gold. Oh, here we go. What are you going to be? Don't go gold. Oh, good. He didn't go gold. That makes me happy. But the fact that there was only one of them means there's probably a gold foil one of him lurking somewhere. Sudier Shaman. Tinderlock. Single Rune Crafter. There's Dumaki Exiles. Another Shaman. Here we go. Here's a legendary. It's 4 Mortius. Again, be absolutely freaky if that went gold, but here we go. Another legendary to follow up. Runemaster Flore, and there she is. There she is. Nice, shiny, and gold. And it's Green Splinter, which is one of my favorite splinters, so that works out well. Not going to complain about that. And then, what have we got here? The regular ones. The regular ones. And there's a couple of watercallers. Do we have any more legendaries lurking? Because if we do, I think there might be every chance that they were gold, but there was no more legendaries lurking. Alright, summoners. Oh, 5 Fernhearts. I don't discriminate against Fernhearts. I'll take regular foil ones as well as gold foil ones. A couple of Thipthas. Junkers, Septic Slimes. Don't give me Techno-Wizologists. Sorry. Technomancers in gold. I'm not interested. Nice. Very nice. Gold foil Dragon Summoner. There's the Dumaki Exiles. And there's the Bramble Pixies. And I still have... Oh, I keep pressing that wrong button. Got potions for another 200. Let us continue. And then I'll see what I'm missing. Because I'll still be missing heaps, I'm sure. Alright, first row, it's full of rares. And commons sitting in the middle. What is this? Nicey, 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 nice. Another gold foil Dragon Summoner. Just gonna see if I can make this a bit bigger for your viewing pleasure. I think that might be more appropriate. may be able to see the cards even better. There's some Dallins. Reveal all. Never. I'm not going to press that button. I paid for the whole packs. I'm going to enjoy pressing each of the packs. Corsair Busan comes out again. A couple of lurkers. That's legendary. Queen of Crows, and here we go. Another golden glow. Oh, it would be so nice to see 3 gold foil Rune Sakai's, but not to be the case. 4 gold foil Corsair Busans. Now that's good. That's amazing. Some shamans. Some lichen beasts. Some lichen trash. Now you're surrounded by gold here. I'm going to open all the cards surrounding that legendary. And, oh wait, one of them's also a legendary. It's Rune Mancer, a twat. So what is this? 2 long tails. Oh, and then there's another legendary lurking. And right next to it, another legendary. What a set. Be gold. Oh, no, they couldn't be. What a shame. But they're probably going to be surrounded by gold. Yep. That's the curse. That is the curse. It's good to collect these commons in bulk along the way. Fernheart, 7 of them. There's a watercaller. 3 Whelperders is a good number of Whelperders. Dumaki Exiles come along again. There are the Runeslingers, Lichen Beasts, Bramble Pixies. I'm not interested in the Time Meddler. Goldfoil Skyclaw is not a bad find. A couple of Ash Mirages. Hello, Goldfoil. It's a Mortius, and it's a gold Mortius. Very nice. Then we've got Night Ghouls. And then what have we got here? 6 Rune Mancer Flurries. I would lose my absolute trousers if all 6 of those were gold, but not to be the case. A Runeslinger in gold. Septic Slime. More Septic Slimes, but of the gold variety. 2 Skagors. Only 2. That's a low number for the number of packs we've opened there. Some Tinderlock. Some Sea Stalker. Dampier. 3 Ilthians again. That's another low number. 3 Queen of Crows in gold. 8 Aquatus. 2 Dumaki Exiles. What are you going to be? 7 Dragon Summoner Thippers, which I cannot say correctly. Alright, let's burn another 200 potions here. And then I'm going to be pretty excited to see what is going to be found in here. Legendary right up front and forward. Ugh, the one I hate the most. Septic Slimes. Gold Foil Summoner, very nice. Only 1 Dumaki Exile. Well, that can only bode well for the other commons. Alright, here we go. 2 Longtails. Some Whelperders. Some Ash Mirages. Bramble Pixies. Now I'm sad, it's only 1 Whelperder in gold foil. Well, the gold foil commons have been flipping over at a rate of just singles, so does that mean the legendaries can flip over as golds in multiples? Apparently not. What about the summoner? 5 Darlings? Golds? There's the gold. That's not a gold, but that's Fernheart. Some Queen of Crows. Oh, hello. Hello, legendary. Hey, Butops. And hello, 4 Rune Mancer Kais. There's the Skyclaw. I think it's this curse of surrounding these legendaries with gold. This one's almost completely surrounded with gold. Studio Shaman. Dampiers. There's the Jumakis. Nice. Saw that one go gold pretty much the moment I clicked it. Happy with any and all gold summoners. There's a Lemon Refugee. Some Watercallers. 4 Aquatis. Single Sea Stalker. 5 Dragon Thipthers. It's not fun to say that again and again. Skagors. Sea Stalkers. Ilthians. Coastal Nymph. Come on, I'm due a legendary. Where are they? Where are they hiding? Here it is. Are you gold, Mr. Longtail? You are. Splendiferous. That's pretty good. Yes. Come on and say hello to Goldfoil Fernheart. More excited about the Goldfoil Fernheart than I am about the dragon. That's probably not normal. That's how I feel. See, Rick on the Mountain gets it. He gets it. Is that Mortius going to go gold too? No. Pretty sure we've maxed out Mortius by this point. Here's another legendary. Oh, again, I would lose my trousers if that went gold. But that was just the regular Ras. Perhaps the legendary ones are hiding here somewhere. Love the Techno-Wizologist. Bramble Pixie, Septic Slime, here we go. What are you? 4 Rune Monsters. Not a bad. Nightghoul, Lichen Beasts, and Junkers. Alright, now I've got to be a bit more careful about how many packs I open here. Let's get a calculator up in front of me. 477 divided by 5, 94 more packs to open. These will be the final packs to open for today. Just do them all. Never. Gotta use the potions. Alright. There's a Junker. That does not bode well for this legendary in second position, which is a regular Mortius. Oh, we've done the surrounded by gold curse, haven't we? We've done... It would have been nice if that was gold. 23 of those would have been insane. And Ilthian, just the one. Well, I suppose it is a smaller number of packs being opened this time round. 3 Fernhearts. Here's the legendary. It's a Ra. Well, there's 2 of them, which is a pretty good showing. Tinderlocks, Wildperders, here's another legendary. Runemancer Kai, X3. Runecrafter, Sea Stalkers. Oh, another legendary. Or a legendary. Be gold. Oh, it's a shame. Lichen Beast, Techno-Wizologist, Bramble Pixie. Nice. Gold Foil Aquatis. Lemon Refugee, Technomancer. Haven't seen them for a while and I was happy about that. A Tinderlock. Here's a legendary after 2 gold foils. It's Longtails, but not of the gold variety. Oh, look at that. Again, surrounded. Swamped by gold. Double Dallin. 4 Thipthers. Aquatis times 6. Exiles. Nightghoul. A legendary. Lurker. Regular. Oh, would have been nice if that was reversed. It's a Watercaller, Arachne Thugs, Kabbalist, and what's last? Cidier Shamans. Well, that leaves me with an unlucky 13 packs, so you know what? Let's do it anyway. I blame you, Rick. You made me do it. I'm going to get 2 goes at legendary bonuses here. There's 2 Dallins. There's some septics. Junkers. Come on. Where are you? Oh no, here we go. Ra? Are you gold? Oh, you're not gold. Just a single Queen of Crows. Are you gold, Thiptha? She's not gold. Lycan Beast. It's only 13 packs this time around, so don't know if we will. Technozoologist, Wobherder, Runecrafter. So that is a big no to that. I won't be opening my Chaos Legion, but let's go look and see what the outcome was. So in terms of gold foil, let's look at the summoners. I still believe that I need a fair few more Fern Hearts. The question now is, I transfer from my alt back to my main because there's going to be way too many cards going the other way around in order to figure out what I need. But I believe we can max a regular foil Fern Heart. So let's do that. Always max your summoners first, kids. I've got a few of those as spare change. We've got just enough to max out our Thiptha. We'll have one card left as change there. So that's done. We're one short on a Quatus. Not a problem with Skagor. We'll just keep on doing this before I jump back into combat. Because believe it or not, I haven't actually used any of these Rift Watchers cards at this point of my life. We'll remove those and we'll max out Ilthian. This is probably going to be a slow and very boring process for you guys to watch, and I'm probably going to burn so many resource credits doing all this combination. Probably burnt a fair few resource credits by the act of just merely opening the packs, but that doesn't matter. If you run out of resource credits, just go buy some Hive, power it up. It has more utility than just within Splinterlands. So what am I going to do here? I'm going to jump back on over to Peak Monsters and hope that I have a loose Quatus available. I need to look on Hollow Zaps, not on Hollow Zor. I do have a loose one. So let's grab one that is not currently up for rent to other people and transfer that across to my main account. I transfer any card that's not maxed over to my alt so that I do not confuse myself further by having unmaxed cards in my collection. It's a silly way of managing my inventory, but it works for me. Unless there's particular cards that are at a certain level where I know that they can still be really effective. Now, let's go have a look. All cards here. So we've got a complete set of legendaries. How do we go for gold foils? We did not get a complete set of any of them, but we got a couple. Let's go back on over to Peak Monsters, filter by my Rift Watchers, and then we'll go to looking at, where's my rarity filter? Hello, rarity filter. Am I blind? It feels like I am blind. Oh, alright. That would be one reason why. Oh, there it is. It's because they've got the actual icons there. So the only other legendary that we had was Runemancer Kai, gold foil. So that's a shame. We've got 2 of them total. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we went below the average of the RNG on legendary gold foils, which is fine, which means we would have exceeded the number of regular foil legendary drops. So let's go ahead and max these legendaries. I'm pretty sure I would have had enough drops here to max the entire Riftwatchers set, because when I went out to buy cards in the pre-sale, I calculated how many packs would be needed on aggregate to max out a regular foil set based on the distributed average. And I won't go into statistics too much because it is all RNG. You can't really trust the stats, but I suspect there's going to be very few cards that I won't have maxed in regular foil by the time I'm done with all this combining. So there's Runemancer Flore. I love the fact she's got no abilities. Now this one fills me with a certain level of disgust, but we'll do it anyway. Here's our Runemancer. And this one fills me with joy, because those of you who have been watching my streams will remember I put together a tier list some time ago, and I put Ra in the cheating part of my tier list, because look at that. You've got flying, you've got double strike, you've got scattershot, you've got giant killer, and you're throwing away enemy armor. You're doing up to 16 damage a turn if your scattershot happens to hit something that costs 10 or more mana, which is probably likely if you're playing Ra, because it's 12 mana card. You're gonna be encountering other cards that cost more than 10 mana if that's the rule set you're playing. The only thing that's really gonna screw you is something like Ithian, because you can imagine 16 damage coming straight back at her. That won't work well. Longtail's another card that I'm looking forward to using, but I've got to click through and max these all one by each, which takes a horrendously long time if I'm thinking about the cards as I go about doing this. So we've almost got enough for a second Runemancer, and almost enough for a second Ra, and almost enough for a second Lurker. I think I probably have enough. Did I get any Lurkers? Yeah, I've got 6 on my ult. Got definitely enough for another Runemancer to max. I think I've got 2 of each of those maxed, which is nice. I could use peak monsters to level, but I found it to be unreliable in the past. I've tried to. We've already been over the epics, so let's go to the rares. There is certainly enough to max all of those. Is there enough to gold foil any of those? Doesn't look like it, because I think it's 22 cards for a gold foil. Yep, 22 needed for a gold foil. So I will leave those guys in gold foil, at least alone for the time being. Let's see. On the gold side here, is there any double digits? There are not. So that's a shame. What about on the epic side? 3, 1. Back to epics. So I still need 4 Fern Hearts. I didn't get any gold foil Ilthians. That's a shame. That's a big shame. But that's okay. What about commons? Did we get enough to max any commons? No. 38 needed to max commons. And Coastal Nymph is the closest. Let's have a look at common cards. Got 10. So I've got a max Coastal Nymph in gold foil, but I need to stop renting out some of those. Although that seems very cheap for a gold foil. I guess it's a common though. Seems very cheap in comparison to Welperda, who is of course in the cheating tier. So let's go back to the regular foil variants. Oh, thank goodness I got enough Welperdas. That makes me happy. I didn't get enough Dumaki Exiles though. That's a shame. How's this for a statistical average? Exactly 400. Exactly how many I need. That's good. It's very good. Because what I can do from this point is basically, once I've combined these, send away the excess, then bring back what I need. Provided I have it, of course. Otherwise, I think I might step to the market to go grab the final ones that I need. Oh no, there was an error transmitting my transaction to the blockchain. Oh no. Let's refresh. See if it did indeed go through. It did not. So we will try again. Surely I'm not out of resource credits at this point. Let's have a look. Nope, I'm still at 97% resource credits, so that's not a problem. Let's refresh again. Okay, so Arachne Thug doesn't exactly want to go combine. Let's go back to the commons. And we'll try Welperdas instead. You're going to behave yourselves, right? Because you're a dragon card. Yeah, they behave themselves. I think that's going to be such a good card. I'm looking forward to using that a lot. Ash Mirage time. I wish I could combine cards across accounts. That would be a good time saver. But that would be a nightmare in terms of which account is it locked to? Okay, so we need some more septic slimes, and I'm going to bring peak monsters out in a window, and I'm going to go side by side to make my life a little bit easier. Just a tiny bit easier. We're going to go to the list view. I'm going to look at the Riftwatchers edition. Okay, so we need, how many septic slimes? 400, take 371. We need 29 of them. Do we have 29 septic slimes? Looks like it. I've got to make sure they're not the ones I'm renting out though. 23, 24. Okay, so it's 25 to a page. 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, then for Coastal Nymph, we need 14. That's maths I can do in my head. again, we don't want the ones we're renting out. How many coastal nymphs? 14. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Don't need any more refugees. We need 40 bramble pixies. That's a lot of bramble pixies. And I'm going to have to take some off the rental market in order to get that done. So let's skip the bramble pixie for now and check out the lichen beast, because I've already sort of set my cart up. 19 of them. We can do that without going to the market. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Do Mackie exile 400, take 372, 28 of them. Exile. That I can do. So there was 25 to a page. So 25 and 1, 2, 3. Time meddler. 31 of them, I think. Yep. Meddler. I can do that as well. There's 25. 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The ghoul is already done. The thug is already done. Rune crafter. 400 take 372 is 28. Funny about how maths works. Crafter. I think I have enough. 25, 26, 27, 28. All right, so let's transfer all of that across to the main account. That'll enable me the ability to max out all of those. We should see that pop up any moment. Yes, we do. Yes, we did. Let's look at the rares. Take away the commons. I'm looking for 115 of each. So far, so good. Cool, we don't need to transfer any of the commons along. Now, where's this magical button? You should never press this button on the production server. Combine all cards. I'm going to also include commons here. And I'm going to press it. This will combine as many cards as possible from the currently displayed list. Additional cards past max level will not be combined. This cannot be undone. Are you sure? No. No, I'm not. Don't ever press that button on the production server. Because it will combine the leftover cards if you don't have exactly the right amount of BCX left. It is a quicker way of doing it though. Now, I think it was just the coastal nymph that I needed more cards for. Let's go have a look. Common Rift Watchers. No, we've got the 400. Beautiful. Bramble Pixie. That's right. That's where I needed to get more from. So, Bramble Pix. We need, there's 25. How many is that? That's 9. So that's 35. Yeah, common cards are always the toughest to level up Boom Burst. I just made a mistake there. I want to select all on that first page. 25. Then we'll select all of those, 34, transfer those across. And now these ones are not rented. We need 6 of them. So we will stop renting those. And challenge for Rebellion: set up an account to send exactly enough BCX to max out the entire set in regular and gold foil, then do it with one click. Yeah, that's it will work. It will work. And I think I did that with Untamed. But I might actually do that with my commons here. So once I've got them all sent across, I still needed to send 6 more Bramble Pixies. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Transfer to me, to other me. We'll have a look, because what I'm probably going to do is combine them to some point or the other. But I do have a friend who's written a rental bot. So everything I throw on this account that I manually put up for rent, the rental bot then manages for me. They've coded it themselves. It's not as good as what Splex will get you. I haven't tried Splintermate, but he charges a lower fee, which makes it worth my while. Okay, so that's the common sent across. Now I'm going to switch accounts back to my main. And we're going to go to bulk view again. We're going to go to Rift Watches, and we're going to send away what we don't need. We'll start off with the commons. So for this, let's go regular foils only. Don't want to confuse myself. We can send away 10 Arachne Thugs. 7, 8, 9, 10. We can send away 10 Junkers. Oh, the Control F won't work if the page hasn't loaded. Because it's just a wall of Arachne Thugs. I live in Australia, but we don't have quite that many spiders. So I'm going to make that smaller so I can scroll through more at a time. Oh, there we go. There's the excess Ash Mirage. We've got enough Bramble Pixies. No, I think I might just use the filter here. Junker. Alright, we can get rid of 10 Junkers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Rune Crafters were perfect. Welp. Herders. We have those. Excess. Dumaki Exiles were perfect. Time Meddlers were perfect. Bramble Pixies we should be perfect. The Lemel Refugees. Refugee. I believe it was 14 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then everything else there'll be either 400 or 1 BCX left. So transfer. Be gone, excess. Okay, now let's do the same with rares. Oh, this is going to be tough maths. How many Tinderlocks? 147 take 115. 32. 32 Tinderlocks. I'm going to make this big again so I can see how many are in the cart when I click randomly. 23, 29, there's 32. Techno-Wizologist, quite a few extra there, 36 of them. So that means I should have 68 cards in cart by the time I'm done with Techno-Wizologist. I apologize for all of this, but I'm going to do what Rick suggested once I've transferred everything away, and I'm going to use that combine all button because it will be quicker. Right, so I need to go up to 68 in the cart, 54, 55, 56, 6 more cards, 2, 3, there we go, 68. Now, Sea Stalker is 141, take 115. Yeah, it's like this actually takes lots of time to do. The very act of maxing out the cards. It's not just spam buttons if you want to do it properly. And the way I'm doing this is by counting how many are in the cart, then working out how many less I need to max, then adding that back to the cart. It'd be great if there was a tool that did all of this for me, but I imagine people would be like, no, I want to do this, or I want to do that. And it would just be really finicky to set up a tool rather than do the arithmetic and get it done. Now, water callers, I have so many water callers. Like, it's 50 extra, so that's at least easy maths. There'll be 144 cards in my cart. Water caller, water cack, water caller. 144 is what I need to get that number up to. There's 115, 125. 132, 142, 3, 4. So that's that first row taken care of. 163 take 115 plus 144. I need to get up to 192 in cart for the Dampier. It is the Uloth. Right. Is that enough scrolling? Nope. What about there? Nope. Surely there. 190. 1, 2. Let's transfer those over. Oh, so much scrolling. Gonna need a new scroll wheel on my mouse soon. There we go. That's confirmed. Okay, next up is the Shaman. That's easy. That's only one. That needs to go away. Suiday. So one of them. Runeslinger. 38 in excess. So we'll do a random scroll. Should get up to 39. There we go. Corsair Busan, 115, 147, 39. plus 32, 71 should be in the cart to take care of the Corsair. 71. That's not enough. It's too many. That felt like I was a blackjack dealer for a second there. Arbalist, 163, take 115. I need to get rid of 48 of those. So plus 71 means 119 should be in my cart. Okay, 119 in the cart. That's 107. 115, 16, 17, 18, 19. At least I'm getting better at this. And then the Queen of Crows. We are only 2 extra there, so don't need to use a calculator for that. 161, take 115. 46 extra Sky Claws. Seem to be very common as far as rares went. Sky Claw. So 46 plus 1, 2, 1. That takes us to 167 in cart. 149, 156, 165. Would have been nice if I landed that perfectly. And then 50 for the Technomancer, which will take me over the transfer limit, so I'll have to do that. We can do the Technomancer. It's 2 Hollow Zaps, because I can't send it to myself. And Techno Scabo. We'll just go Scabo. Let's see if we can lock down exactly 50. No, 42. That looks like 8. That was 8. Transfer that out. Okay, confirm, confirm. Okay. Bring the commons back. And let's go full screen. Hit that button to refresh. 400, 115, 115, 400, 400, 115, 115, 400, 400, 115, 115, 400, 400, 115, 115, 400, 15, 115, 115, 400, 400, 115. Cool. Combine all. I've got it filtered correctly, showing just the Rift Watches, just the commons and rares, and just the regular foils. And there we go. So now, if I then also go to all cards here, we should see that none are missing. We have those excess legendaries and excess summoners still lurking around because they were not selected at the time. But we have a diamond / champ level set. So now that that's done, we'll go back over to Peak Monsters and just scrap that. Make sure it's Rift Watches selected. Sort by BCX. Get rid of the Scabo search term. And then sort by a refresh. I can now see all the max cards. 400, 400, 115, 115, the 46 summoners. 11 for the legendaries, and then anything else from this point down is in excess. So we'll scroll down, we'll grab them. Oh, we can transfer more than 200 cards at a time using Peak Monsters. Cool. So now I'm going in reverse, transferring all the extra cards over to my alt account. where I'll then go and see what I am closest to getting in gold foil and have some thoughts about what I will do. So there's not a great deal of excess cards, although I do suppose I transferred a whole bunch of them over before. Yeah, it's not as much fun as it looks. It's actually quite tedious. Okay, so that's that done. So now if I go back on over to Splinter cards and we go look at Holo's apps to see what my missing BCX is. That's what I'm interested in, is gold foil, Rift Watches. We can see what I need left to max out some of these gold foils. Now, Whelpherder is one I'd like to have in gold foil. That's not a cheap endeavor. Probably indicative of the quality of that card. Dumaki Exile was another one. I got pretty lucky there. So that's good news. I need 10 of those. I need a few more Coastal Nymphs, which is not too far off. Then, in terms of rares, right in the middle for Watercaller. But those summoners, Fernheart's a bit of a distance away. All of those summoners are quite a distance away, but not as much of a distance away as the Whelpherder is. So for me, it's probably wiser to look at grabbing the delta between a gold foil summoner and even some of these rares. Like, I know I'll probably be using Corsair Busan a bit, but I'll have to wait and see what they're like in battle first. Coastal Nymph feels like a bit of a no-brainer for like $14 though. But yes, those are the choices I must make. But first, let's go ruin my rating by battling in Modern and see whether or not I can push myself into Diamond. Because that will be a nice place to be for this point of the season. I think I may have been in Diamond while the bot was playing for me, but the bot probably made me fall back out of Diamond at some point. I'm not sure. It's no longer relevant. It's time to see if these cards can actually do stuff for me. So we got Unprotected and Lost Legendaries. My opponent seems to only have... Alright, I'm in Gold League, so I'm like, yeah, these cards are not expected to be maxed. No legendaries. No legendary monsters. So we can go legendary summoners. And no armor. So probably some extra health might come in handy. Maybe Fernheart time. Let's use Fernheart. And because everyone will have close range, let's examine our close range options. I feel like these two would be pretty good choices. Vampiric Blossom feels like a good choice all the time, every time. Same with Acid Shooter. Halfling Alchemist could be fun. Vampiric Blossom should go at the back though, I think. Maybe Warchang too, and then 1 mana. What can I do with 1 mana? Let's throw the Chaos Agent in. I have no idea if this is going to be effective at all. This is the first time I'm playing Fernheart. First time I'm playing a game in something like 3 weeks as well in Splinterlands. So I've got no idea how the meta has changed. No idea what I'm doing. No idea what half of the new cards really do, because I've forgotten since I made my tier list and everything. But there's one thing for sure. There's going to be tiers somewhere, whether they're my tiers, tiers of my opponent. We'll find out once they've got their team locked in. We'll see. I am feeling okay about this, but I forgot about the fact that... Oh no, it wasn't flying as the rule set. I thought it was flying as the rule set for some reason. Oh no, I'm going to get destroyed. I'm not going to be able to hit any of them. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, indeed. There's my first hit of the day. That sucked. I've got a life focus, so maybe I should focus on playing life. Let's try to do that for this battle. We cannot. Taking sides, 40 mana. They don't have a Llama Mage. So let's go Llama Mage, because I want to be brutal. As brutal as possible. What are we going to do here? I like sorting by mana cost. It's no neutrals. Throw in the Goblin Psychic. Kron must come along, of course. I think this Dampier might be fun. 32, I've still got 8 mana to play with, so let's consider stuff that costs less. Do we go with Queen Mycelia? Double triage on Kron could be amusing. Throw in the Failed Summoner. And Acid Shooter. Sort of like a non-negotiable. I'm glad I've got magic. Would have been nice to have had a knockout. But I've just noticed the Wave Brood in the back. That Wave Brood could be quite problematic. But they are now afflicted, so they won't be healing anymore. Can we get a poison on their Murder-like Guardian, please, Acid Shooter? Oh, you don't have poison in Gold League. That sucks. I don't think Kron's going to be able to solo this. I think I'm in for a loss here. But we'll see. We do live in hope. Except for the times that we live in despair, like now. So that's 2 losses from as many games. Well, no, it's 3 losses from as many games, but 2 just now. What do we got? Oh, here we go. Knockout. And we have flying available by our life, and dragons also in. So let's go with let's go Biz Kitty with the life splinter. And knockout is very dangerous if I play big mana guys here. So let's first look at stuns, because that's always important. Bill of the Radiant, yes. And Dragon Jumper, yes. Bill is not going to be as great. Krallis is actually an excellent choice because I'll have immunity up in the front. The only thing they don't have is Reflection shield, but Corsair Busan does, but then the cleanse becomes irrelevant. So we got our 2 stuns in. What's gonna do some good damage? Let's look at flying machines. Brightwing feels like a good choice for the rule set. I'm looking for under 10 mana just because I'm concerned about that knockout part of the rule set. $13 mana left. So if I was gonna play Void Dragon, leaves me with 8. I may leave a few mana on the table here. Void Dragon can go up near the front. Bill can bring up the rear. Ooh, that's interesting. I like the fact that I'm never going to miss. I hate the fact that they brought Tower Griffin. That kind of ruins my Dragon Jumpers prospects. I hate the fact they've got that Giant Killer on Grum. It's going to tear up Cornelius. But they missed. So that's good. We need that stun to happen. Where are you, Billa? You're too slow. But it worked. And now I think Dragon Jumper can come through and finish the job. I was expecting the Magic Reflector hit Billa, but forgetting that I'm not playing at Diamond League at the moment. That's a nice win. Don't think I used any of the new cards there. And that gets me my first chest of the day. First win, first chest of the day. First hand-played win in like 3 or 4 weeks. So that gives me a feeling of bliss that I'm unfamiliar with, that I've not experienced for some time. But we'll get there. We'll go back into this groove. 40 mana cap. No healing, but Divine Protection is in play. I think we might go for a super speedy team. Let's go Thiptha, just because we can. We'll go with Death. We're going to load up on Swiftness. Then we're going to do the Rick on the Mountain strategy and sort by speed. And I wish someone here had Enrage. Do we have anybody that has Enrage? Ooh, Golodon's not a great idea because they start with such a low speed to begin with. But they could be a good second position because they do have True Strike. I like Almo. Let's go Almo in front. Almo with that backfire may be hilarious. Maybe an epic failure also. We'll throw in Silent Shavi. What can we get for 2 mana? For 2 mana, let's try Weirding Warrior. We'll put Lyra right at the back, Supply Runner there, Shavi in the middle. Okay. Well, my Golodon's not going to have a fun time with that force field being present. But everybody else should have an alright time. Oh, it's not backfire that she gives, it's phase. Oh dear. and they didn't bring any magic at all. So my team could have been much, much better here. But foolishly, I did not know my summoners. I think Gorlodon's going to be able to hang on, particularly with that massive True Strike. But here's an incidence of playing a team that shouldn't have worked, but did. I'll take it. I'll take the victory. And I won't complain about that. Alright, back to basics. Rise the Commons. What a terrible rule set. I think it might be time for Fernheart. Because then we can bring out ranged people that do damage. Sort by biggest hitters to littlest hitters. Have a look at the mana costs. What about health? So you've got big health, but you're also big mana. Could I just as easily go Jotun and spam some magic? They're going to have much reflect? No, they can't have any reflect. He's Little League as well, or rather Rise of the Commons, which sort of puts an annoying spin on this rule set. How do we look? With our eyes, that's how we look. And in terms of this team composition, probably not the strongest. My enemy is playing quite a strong team. Will I have the speed? I've got a bit of speed. I really needed him to survive another round. But it isn't close range here. Yikes. That's over. Yeah, that was a very risky, uneducated team that I played there. Very unsophisticated. Tried to brute force it through. It did not work. It did not work at all. We're taking sides and weak magic. So we can roll anybody who brings armor to the party. I feel drawn towards Conqueror Jasik, or Yasik, sorry. Deep Swimmer feels like another good option. Let's go Deep Swimmer. And let's see what's available to us here. If it's weak magic, we probably want some Shatter. I also want to use some of these new cards. But where are our Shatters? It's only the Ice Pixie. It's unfortunate. Well, Demon Shark feels like a no-brainer. Absolute no-brainer. Given the high mana cost, I think Sharness is also a no-brainer. Throw in that Murder Guardian, hope that they don't bring a sneak. Well, you don't need to sneak when you've got that much blast coming my way. The return fire is going to be great. It's going to be a constant barrage back. But they're not dying quickly enough. Good dodging done there. I wonder what Rune Master Kai can do from here. Happy about those lucky dodges I've been getting. I think I might come away with the win on this one. Rune Master Kai is looking ready to destroy. Yeah, she was. That worked well. I think that's one of the first times I've seen Deep Swimmer actually beat Yoden somehow. That one went well, but geez, that was a full cohort of gold foil cards being thrown at me in that battle. Gonna keep on going and keep on battling until the end of my time slot here. I've got about another 15 minutes to hang around here and cram in as many battles as I possibly can. It's been fun. It's the first time I've sort of touched Splinterlands for a 3-week period. And I did miss it very, very much. Malay Mayhem, Armored Up. Sounds like good job for Dragon, maybe? Because I want speedy people. I want all the speedy people. What is the name of the guy who has Enrage? That's the one I wanted, Chinchwala. Because if we can get an Enrage fired up in that front line, it's going to be quite hilarious. Do they come with armor, that Chwala? Yes, they do. So, we're interested in repair. So, I don't know about Junker being a great choice, but in they go. Sandworm. Feels like a good choice. Why do I search for Sandworm instead of just going sneak? Because I broke the search bar, that's why. Oh yeah, I forgot about Stitch Leech. Oh yeah, Dumaki Exile. Oh. I don't know what to throw in here. Or rather, what to throw out. Maybe Stitch Leech goes away, and then we look at our big 10 mana creatures. You know what? Since I hate him so much, let's put this Rune Master at the very back and see how we go. He does have Force Field, he does have Headwinds, but he's very slow. I'm scared of that Jared Scar, not gonna lie. Come on, where's your rage? There it is. Well, at least it wasn't Jared's car that got the kill. He may get the kill this round. Thorns is working overdrive. There it is. He got the kill. This is going to be very problematic. That piercing is very scary. I was right to be afraid of that Jared Scar. Very afraid. Alright, how's this last stand gonna go? Ugh. That's not a lot of additional attack. But is it going to be enough? Probably not, because I'm afflicted without a cleanse. That was disgusting. Told you Rune Mancer a twat was terrible. Found out there. Alright, 18 mana. Llama Mage. And Grund. Because I'm not going to do Lamacron. That feels too obvious. It's probably going to be the wrong choice. But we all have to make choices at some point. We'll see whether or not this was the right one very shortly. After all, it did only take me like 2 to 3 seconds to decide on my strategy. Probably not the best strategy given that death was available. What do we have? It's a Mylor. I'm a broken man at this point. Absolute broken man. Because lack of healing and that thorns in every single slot. Not gonna do me well. Only took 2 of the slots for it to die. So I don't think it'll be a diamond for me today. But who knows? We may get there at some point in our life. Ooh, Lost Magic. Yeah, Kellia feels like a solid choice. They've experimented with Ilthian. We could experiment with Ilthian too. What does Ilthian do again? Return fire and extra speed. Feels like a good choice for the rule set. Phase is pointless. We could say hello to our little shield bearer. What do we have in terms of repairs? Junker feels like an okay idea. And we can throw in, oh, there's no heal for Truth Speaker. Of course there isn't. So we need to go to 4 mana and bring in the Crystal Smith. Because Cursed Gold League. So we also need a triage. That Herbalist is going to be very fragile. What other triage do we have? Not trample, triage. That's the only triage available. Maybe green splinter, blue splinter. Maybe a better choice. Let's go Aquatis. Let's get the backfire going. Bring on the swiftness. There's only one swiftness option available. That sucks. Okay then. Well, Elmo has returned fire. Let's go Serpent of Eld. Bandit. Throw in a blind. There's our cleanse. And we can have a heal. We've got 6 mana to throw at the enemy. Let's go Deep Lurker. Go in that order and hope they don't bring an opportunity. They brought many and plentifuls. Oh, why can't you dodge? There we go. There's the backfire. Why couldn't you dodge? Oh no, the poison. Oh, that enraged speed is... It's not good for me. It's not great for my health. I love breaking the game by playing lots of backfire and accelerating it to beyond reasonable speeds. We didn't get enough kills. We did not get nearly enough kills there to make that work. Let's refresh the page. I think we can squeeze in another battle here. 18 mana, no healing, only neutrals. No neutrals. And we've got someone who's been spaminating that life splinter very reliably. So, since there's no healing, let's go Ilthian. We'll have a double bounce back. And what amplify? Yes. That seems like a good amplify. Can we slow them down? Yes, we can. Celestial Harpy with the True Strike, Stitch Leech, and we'll blind them. Don't know how well this will work, but it should definitely be an interesting team. That Amplify is going to be mighty handy. That Rust was exquisite in terms of its handiness. The Rust is now gone. That was very problematic, that Crystal Jaguar in the back line. It's going to continue to be problematic. Thank goodness that blind worked. It just worked. That's a good outcome for that battle. Didn't fully expect that win. But it pops us up to 3 daily chests, and I think I've got time for one more battle before the end of my stream here today. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as me. I didn't plan to spend like half my DEC on potions, but I also didn't plan to have a max level Riftwatchers deck by the end of this stream either. But you know, these things happen. It was just, I've got all of you in the chat to blame for goading me on. I've got 20 mana, everybody has snipe. So it feels like a good opportunity to use taunt. But who has a good taunt? It doesn't cost the earth. 8 mana. What about fire? They're pretty expensive taunts. I've already checked Blue Splinter. 8 mana again. Checked fire, I've checked water. What about dragon? You got any taunts? You got 2 taunts, but you're very expensive taunts. You know what? No, that won't work. I was going to be like, let's play Longtail. But no. That's not going to work. Okay, so if everyone's going to have snipe, maybe we go with Skagor. And we go with a range team sorted by speed, hoping that Spark Pixies gets hit once, then is never hit again, then they can dodge tank everything. At the same time, in case our opponent does something like that, there's nothing with True Strike. Dang it. But there'll be plenty with opportunity. Wasn't planning on playing Mortius. Don't think I will. NES feels excessive. I need low mana. There's low mana. I'm running out of time with 13 seconds left. Let's go Radiated Brute. And my cat is meowing up a storm in here for some reason. What's up, Katie? I got 5 seconds left, so I'll catch you guys all on Thursday when I'll be back again. Cheers.